Hi, welcome to Renee's Sip and Chat, where we talk about social injustice, racism, police brutality, and much more. Please share the love and continue to listen. Disclaimer: the information I am sharing is public knowledge that is gathered from numerous news outlets. The information shared in this episode was not created to cause malice or harm to the victims and their families. "27-year-old Tanisha Pughsley was a detective with the Montgomery, Alabama Police Department. Tanisha worked for the department for 4 years. She became a victim of domestic violence, but she took the necessary steps to try and protect herself. Tanisha filed for a protection order on May 22nd against her 24-year-old ex-boyfriend, Brandon Deshaun Webster. Tanisha and Brandon had dated and lived together in the past, but she tried to distance herself from him due to his alleged abuse against her. But 3 days before she requested a protection order, Tanisha said Brandon hit her with an open hand while she held a 5-month-old baby in her arms, which caused her to drop the baby. In her protection order against Brandon, she wrote, "His actions caused me to drop the infant. Although Brandon has moved out of the residence, he continues to unexpectedly show up and physically assault me. He sends me threatening text messages, and once he is blocked, he continues to call my phone from private." She also went on to detail in her restraining order request that Brandon allegedly has stolen from her, threatened to confine or injure her, stalked her, and at one time held her against her own wishes. She asked that he surrendered all his firearms. On June 19th, a judge granted the restraining order, but the restraining order did not require Brandon to surrender his firearms. Tanisha was shot and in her home on Monday, July 6. Police and fire medics responded to reports of a person shot around 2:15 a.m. on July 6. Tanisha was pronounced dead at the scene. Brandon was arrested and charged with capital murder in connection to Tanisha's death. He was also charged with attempted murder for shooting at a man in the man's home on the same day. He is being held without bond. Mayor Stephen Reed stated, "Our entire community today mourns the death of one of our own. We stand today with her family, friends, colleagues, and all who loved her, praying for comfort, peace, and healing during this tragic time." Tanisha took the right steps to protect herself from her abuser, but I do feel the system failed her, like it has for many other domestic violence victims. Please share her story. And if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence and abuse, please contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. You can also chat with an advocate on their website at thehotline.org. The National Domestic Violence Hotline helps victims and survivors of domestic violence. I hate that Tanisha lost her life because she did go through the court system and legally she tried to protect herself. And to me, I feel with her being a law officer, she probably has seen a lot of domestic violence cases. And unfortunately, the judge that ruled on the restraining order that Tanisha requested didn't require for Brandon to surrender his firearms. And I feel like that was a big mistake. She had detail of her abuse. I'm not sure why they didn't pick him up for assaulting her. I don't know why he didn't serve some type of time. But let's share Tanisha's story and continue to fight against domestic violence and protect one another. Black women are to be protected. Hi guys, thank you for staying to the end and listening to my podcast. I appreciate the support. Tanisha Pughsley's story is a part of a series that I'm going to do that will show different stories and actions that Black women have taken to protect themselves, but the outcome is not always what we hope for. So continue to listen and to share Tanisha's story. Please subscribe to my podcast so you're able to stay updated on future episodes. Have a great day. And remember, whatever you do, do it with all and remember, whatever you do it with all your heart. Bye.